Beneath the surface of coastal oceans, hidden among swaying seagrass and coral reefs, lives a creature that seems like a mistake, but somehow works. It swims upright. It has no teeth. It barely moves. And somehow it survives. This is the seahorse. Neither horse nor fish in the usual sense. The seahorse belongs to a small group of animals that completely ignore the rules of the ocean. Fragile-looking, slow, and oddly shaped, seahorses appear poorly designed for survival. And yet, they've been thriving for millions of years. Their lifestyle is strange. Their breeding process is unmatched in the animal kingdom. And their very existence challenges what we think we know about evolution and survival. Seahorses belong to the genus Hippocampus, a name taken from Greek words meaning horse and sea monster. Dramatic but fair. There are over 45 known species, ranging from less than 2 centimeters to more than 30 centimeters in length. They inhabit shallow, tropical, and temperate waters across the world. Unlike most fish, seahorses swim upright. Their bodies are covered not in scales, but in bony plates, forming a natural armor that protects them from predators. Protection, however, comes at a cost. Seahorses lack a powerful tail fin. Instead, they rely on a tiny dorsal fin that flutters up to 70 times per second. It's exhausting, inefficient, and painfully slow. Speed is not their strategy. Stealth is. Seahorses are ambush predators and camouflage experts. Their skin can change color to match their surroundings, blending seamlessly into coral, sponges, or seagrass. Some species even grow skin filaments that mimic algae. To stay in place against ocean currents, seahorses use their prehensile tails to anchor themselves to plants or coral. They don't tear, they wait, and when prey passes by, they strike. Seahorses have long, tubular snouts that work like a vacuum. In a fraction of a second, they suck in tiny crustaceans like shrimp and plankton. No chewing, no second chance. If they miss, the meal is gone. An adult seahorse must eat thousands of tiny organisms every day just to survive. Slow, delicate, and constantly hungry. Not exactly a power fantasy. Despite their fragile nature, seahorses are surprisingly social. Many species form monogamous pair bonds that last an entire breeding season, and sometimes longer. Each morning, pairs perform a greeting dance, changing colors, swimming together, and reaffirming their bond. This ritual strengthens trust and synchronization, which becomes very important later. Because in seahorse society, the male gets pregnant. Yes, that's not a metaphor. When it's time to breed, the female produces eggs and transfers them into a specialized brood pouch on the male's abdomen. Inside this pouch, the eggs are fertilized. The male seahorse then carries the developing embryos for weeks, sometimes months, depending on the species and water temperature. This pouch isn't just a storage bag. It functions like a womb. The male regulates oxygen levels, salinity, and nutrients, protecting the embryos as they grow. His body even produces prolactin, the same hormone used in mammalian pregnancy. Nature saw no problem flipping the script. When the time comes, labor begins. The male experiences muscular contractions, sometimes lasting hours, forcing tiny, fully formed seahorses out into the ocean. A single birth can release anywhere from 50 to over 1,500 babies. And then, the parents are done. No protection, no guidance. Survival is entirely up to the newborns. Only a tiny fraction will reach adulthood. Despite their armor and camouflage, seahorses face serious threats. They are poor swimmers and easily displaced by storms. They are vulnerable to habitat destruction, especially the loss of seagrass beds and coral reefs. Millions are also captured each year for traditional medicine, souvenirs, and the aquarium trade. Climate change adds another layer of danger, altering water temperatures and disrupting breeding cycle. Seahorses have survived natural predators for millions of years. Humans, unfortunately, are a newer problem. Seahorses are not fast. They are not powerful. They are not efficient. Yet they endure. They survive through patience, camouflage, partnership, and one of the most extraordinary reproductive systems on Earth. In a world obsessed with strength and speed, seahorses remind us that survival doesn't always belong to the biggest or the fiercest. Sometimes it belongs to the strangest. And somewhere beneath the waves, wrapped around a blade of seagrass, a tiny armored horse waits, proving once again that nature has a sense of humor.